In 1854, when India was under British colonial rule, Governor-General Lord Dalhousie sent a 15-year-old child from Punjab to England. Lord Dalhousie believed that the mother of this child was a threat and had a bad character, so it is important to take him away from the mother. In England, this child converts to Christianity and becomes a fast friend with Queen Victoria's son Edward VII. The responsibility of this child was given to the British Crown, and an annual stipend was paid to him of €50,000. If you adjust it for inflation today, it would amount to 650 million rupees per year. This child was not an ordinary boy. He was Prince Duleep Singh, known as Maharaja Duleep Singh as well. He was the last ruler of the Sikh Empire in India. Interestingly, 4 years before he was sent to England in 1849, when the British defeated the Sikh in the battle, Lord Dalhousie had ordered the 11-year-old Duleep to surrender a diamond to Queen Victoria. This was the Koh-i-Noor diamond. That year, it traveled 6,700 km on a ship to go to London. A legend attached to the Koh-i-Noor diamond states that he who owns this diamond will own the world, but will also know all its misfortunes. It is a superstition known as the Curse of Kohinoor because every person who owned Koh-i-Noor had lived lives full of bloodshed, violence, and betrayals. This is the most infamous diamond in history. The Koh-i-Noor diamond is kept in the tower of London's Yule House for many years, but there have been regular demands to get it back from Britain. The Koh-i-Noor diamond during the rule of the British was taken from India to Britain and became the jewel of Queen's crown. There are many prevalent theories regarding the origin of Koh-i-Noor. Where was it discovered? A civil servant working for the East India Company, Theo Metcalfe, wrote in his report that, according to tradition, this diamond was extracted during the lifetime of Krishna. But according to historians, the most accepted view is that this diamond was found in the Kolar mines in the Golconda region. Don't confuse it with the Kolar mine area, which was popularized in the KGF film. The Golconda diamonds are found on the banks of the Krishna River in coastland Andhra Pradesh. During the 18th century, this area was the only area in the world where diamonds could be found, until 1725 when diamond mines were discovered in Brazil. It is not clear who was the one to discover the Koh-i-Noor diamond and how, but normally the gemstones are found on the riverbeds of dried up rivers. Historically, we don't even know when it was discovered exactly. The best estimate of the historians claim that it was discovered between the years 1100 to 1300. It is believed that the first mention of Koh-i-Noor was in a Hindu text in 1306. The problem is that no one knows the text name nor who wrote it. The first written record of the mention of Koh-i-Noor was in 1526. The first Mughal king, Zahiruddin Babur, came to India. It is believed that he had won the Koh-i-Noor diamond as a prize for winning a particular battle. The second mention of Koh-i-Noor was by Shah in 1628, when he commissioned his famous Peacock throne. It took 7 years for his throne to be finished, and it was 4 times as expensive as the Taj Mahal. A large number of precious stones and gems were used to make this throne, but the number of precious gems, one was the Koh-i-Noor diamond and the other one was the red Timur ruby. An interesting fact, the Koh-i-Noor was not the most precious gem owned by the Mughals. The Mughals preferred the Timur ruby, so that was the most valuable stone for them. Because Mughals preferred the brightly colored stones, on the other hand, the Hindu and Sikh kings preferred diamonds. You can consider this as a personal preference, but despite that, the Koh-i-Noor was given a prestigious place on the Peacock throne by making it the eye of the peacock. The diamond had not been named Koh-i-Noor yet. Around 100 years later, under the Mughals, Delhi had become one of the wealthiest cities in the world. More than 2 million people lived here, greater than the combined population of London and Paris. But by this point in time, the Mughal Empire had weakened. The wealth of Delhi attracted Persia's Nadir Shah. In 1739, Nadir Shah invaded Delhi and defeated Muhammad Shah, the 15th Mughal king, the great-grandson of Aurangzeb. Nadir Shah took many treasures from Delhi with him when he returned. 700 elephants, 4,000 camels, and 12,000 horses were needed to carry the treasures. Among these treasures was the Koh-i-Noor diamond as well. A common belief has it that Nadir Shah had received a tip from an official working in the Mughal Empire that Muhammad Shah had hidden the Koh-i-Noor diamond in his turban. There used to be an old war custom of exchanging turbans, so Nadir Shah proposed to exchange turbans with Muhammad Shah when the Koh-i-Noor diamond fell to the ground. It shone so brightly under the light that Nadir Shah uttered Koh-i-Noor. It literally meant mountain of light, and thus this diamond was named. Nadir Shah's financial official of the times wrote a book, Tarikh-e-Alam-e-Arai Naziri. The content of the book provided us with a written record that the Koh-i-Noor was attached to the head of Peacock throne. Nadir Shah took the Peacock throne with him and wore the Timur ruby and Koh-i-Noor diamond on his armband. The original story of the name of this diamond may not be true, the part that it was hidden in a turban, but it is true that Nadir Shah had named this diamond Koh-i-Noor because this book has a reference to the diamond as Koh-i-Noor. For the next 70 years, Koh-i-Noor remained part of present-day Afghanistan. This is where the Curse of Kohinoor comes into play. I talked about it at the beginning of the video. The owner of the diamond would own the world, but all the misfortunes will fall on him. This saying is taken from the Hindu text written in 1306. As I told you before, it is believed to be the very first mention of Koh-i-Noor diamond. It is a superstition, but as you will see, it is true to some extent. Misfortune fell on Nadir Shah in 1747. When Nadir Shah was killed by his guard, his empire collapsed as a result. Ahmad Shah Durrani, also known as Ahmad Khan Abdali, was a member of Nadir Shah's family. He became the founder of New Afghan Empire, and with it the new owner of the Koh-i-Noor diamond. William Dalrymple and Anita Anand's book tell us that the grandson of Nadir Shah, Shah Rukh Shah, had molten lead poured on his head, similar to what was shown in the Game of Thrones, to find out where Koh-i-Noor was hidden. You can call it the Curse of Kohinoor or anything else, but there was a lot of infighting in Durrani's empire as well. Ahmad's son Timur reigned an empire adeptly, but later Ahmad's grandson fought amongst each other for the throne. Timur's son, the third ruler of the empire, Zaman Shah Durrani, was blinded with hot needles. His brothers, the fifth ruler, was Shuja Shah Durrani. His wife had said that if a strong man threw 4 pebbles in 4 directions, north, south, east and west, and then threw a 5th pebble into the air, and the space enclosed by the 5 pebbles were filled with gold, the value of all the gold there would still not match the Koh-i-Noor's value. Shuja Shah Durrani wore the Koh-i-Noor on his bracelet. In 1809, he was dethroned and he fled with the Koh-i-Noor diamond to Lahore. There he took refuge from Maharaja Ranjith Singh. Ranjith Singh was the founder of Sikh Empire, and in exchange for providing refuge to Durrani, he asked for the Koh-i-Noor diamond, and so the Koh-i-Noor diamond went to Sikh Empire in 1813. Even for Ranjith Singh, the Koh-i-Noor had a lot of symbolic importance. The land unserved by the Durrani was won back by him. He was known as the Lion of Lahore or the Sher-e Punjab. He wore the Koh-i-Noor on his bicep in an armlet. After Ranjith Singh's death in 1839, the Punjab throne was passed on to 4 rulers, over the next 4 years. By 1843, there were only 2 people left standing: Ranjith Singh's wife Rani Jindan and a 5-year-old child, Prince Duleep Singh. Finally, when the Second Anglo-Sikh War ended in 1849, the East India Company ended the rule of the Punjab Empire. By then, Duleep Singh was about 10 years old. The East India Company made him sign the Treaty of Lahore, which stated that the Koh-i-Noor diamond was to be handed over to the East India Company. Punjab was the last major state that had not been conquered by the British. After winning this war, the East India Company did not want to leave any scope for the Sikh Empire to sprout once again. They jailed Rani Jindan, and the only other remaining family member was shipped to London and converted to Christianity. The Koh-i-Noor became a special possession of Queen Victoria. Interestingly, the Curse of Kohinoor warned any man who owned it. The curse said that only a god or a woman could wear it with impunity, without any adverse consequences. In 1851, an exhibition was held where the British people had the opportunity to see the Koh-i-Noor. The public reaction was quite unexpected. People were surprised to see empires fighting over a small piece of rock. They could not believe that it was the same Koh-i-Noor diamond for which people had killed one another. To them, it simply looked like a glass piece. After the disappointment reaction of the public, Queen Victoria's husband Prince Albert commissioned the recutting and polishing of Koh-i-Noor in 1852 so that it could reflect light better and shine more. However, due to this process, Koh-i-Noor lost 40% of its weight. It used to be 186 carats, and after the recutting and polishing, it was left with 105 carats. Currently, the Koh-i-Noor can be found in the tower of London's Waterloo Barracks, in the jewel house inside it. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more interesting videos. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Until then, stay curious, stay informed.